The bad news is only bad if you haven't anticipated it. So ask your Professional Solutions Insurance Services agent about insurance that protects and service that matters. Professional Solutions Insurance Services. Good news for businesses of all types and sizes.
As it is a great day to visit with some people that are great businesses here in Central Iowa. Professional Solutions Insurance Services focus on business each and every week, and this morning we're focusing on a business that has been around. I was just telling Katie Lundstrom, as long as I can remember, when I first came to Des Moines, I heard about Struthers Brothers, and that's what we're here to talk about this morning.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Tell us the history of Struthers Brothers.
So we were started in 1968.
Wow.
So it's been.
Jackie, you probably weren't even born yet, were you?
I wasn't born yet. I don't think Jason was either.
You weren't either?
No.
I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Okay. Well, yeah, 1968 in Ankeny is where we started, and then.
Where about in Ankeny?
It's kind of in the older part of Ankeny,
okay.
And then in the mid 80s, my dad bought it in the early 70s, and so. From his cousins, the Struthers brothers, and so then we moved to University out by the fairgrounds in the mid '80s, and then in 2001, I believe, we moved to our current location on 2nd Avenue, right off I-80. So moved a few times, but been pretty right in the community though, for sure, all the time.
And it's been a lot of fun.
It's awesome, yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about the company. Like, what is Struthers Brothers, in case people aren't?
Oh, yeah, it's great. We're a motorcycle dealership. We sell Kawasaki, Suzuki, and Triumphs, motorcycles, ATVs, personal watercrafts, side-by-sides, dirt bikes, street bikes.
Now, what's the most popular item you guys have? Is it still the dirt bikes, or is it?
It's kind of leaning probably in the street bikes. The Triumphs are kind of gaining in popularity. That retro style is a pretty big deal right now. So, but yeah, the cruisers, just kind of the Harley type bikes, whatever. But
and watercraft's pretty big too.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Yep. Especially as it's getting to become a little nicer out, and hopefully get some lake weather eventually here soon. So, yep, that's a pretty popular segment as well.
Now, do you know what the rationale was for moving away from the inside of the Des Moines area to move over to 2nd Avenue? Was it just traffic?
I think it's just needing a new building, something a little more updated. And, this kind of opportunity came along. So, yeah, it's been really good. I think the location being so centralized from 80-35, it's really convenient for people to get to. So, it's worked out really well. And then, yeah, Big Barn moved in down the street after that. And so that kind of really helps, kind of.
Oh, it draws the motorcycle fans.
Right,
yeah.
Exactly.
And then that's something that people probably didn't think about, is that if you get your competition right down the street, it's going to hurt you. But in reality, it's better for both.
Right,
probably.
exactly, yeah. Yep, exactly. So that's worked out great. And yeah, we're pretty community focused. We have an open house going on this Saturday. So hopefully have a lot of people out there. But yeah, we like to have, we kind of consider all our customers a family. And being a family-owned business, it's kind of the same thing. If you buy a bike from us, kind of you're in our family.
What about servicing?
Well, we have 3 or 4 techs. Our service manager, Eric, that has been around for a long time. They can work on pretty much anything, any brand, for the most part. Yeah, they're very talented and skilled. They know what they're doing. I stay out of that area. they know what they're doing. Like, we'll let them do whatever they want. And but yeah, they do an excellent job. And a pretty quick service, and yeah, lots of knowledge back there for sure.
I was going to say, besides a long history and obviously a great local company, is there reasons why people should head to your place besides looking elsewhere?
Yeah, like I said, I think I'm a big fan of shopping local, so and I hope other people are. But that's being that we are a local business and locally owned, and yeah, the customer service. Like I said, if you buy something from us, we try to treat you like family, like part of our family, and so we. Yeah, I kind of hope that people realize that, and that's kind of, very customer service oriented, and want people, to feel at home when they're there, that they can just come hang out.
So when people come into the dealership, where can they find you?
All over. Usually I try to be on the sales floor though, so selling is my main thing, but I'm kind of around doing other stuff too, but typically on the sales floor.
All right, and if you had to jump on one bike, okay, if Eric said, okay, there's a rack of keys here, you can have one bike, and you can take it out and go cruising, what would you take? What would you grab?
Ooh, that would be That's a tough one. You know, I think I would just kind of go cruise on a Triumph, on a Bonneville, and just kind of cruise.
Okay.
Yeah.
So people want to come in and say, okay, I want to see this bike you were talking about on TV. This
we got a
Bonneville.
few. I
You
got
a couple of them? Okay.
Yeah, I'd be happy to show them.
Just curious.
Absolutely.
But this is the time of year when people hear that sound when they're outside and they
Definitely.
think, man, I'd like one of those, or I haven't had one in a while. I'm sure you get a lot of those people.
Definitely. This time of year is people get the bug.
What's one of the questions they ask when people come in? What's one of the first questions they ask?
Well, I mean, I try to kind of ask a few myself before just to figure out what
Does gas
what they
mileage
want.
come into play at all?
It does, maybe not as much as it used to, but it certainly does. So.
And what are we talking fuel mileage wise on a motorcycle?
Oh gosh, it kind of ranges, but probably a 35 to 55 is a pretty good.
55.
Yeah, 40 is probably a good average, you know. And we sell a lot of used bikes too. We have a huge used inventory, more than most people do in the area. And so that kind of makes a difference because we can offer up a bunch of different brands too.
Sure.
So people, they do kind of know to come to us usually for used inventory. And so we have a little bit of everything for, gas mileage is, like I said, pretty important though. That's,
How about that?
Is there a website or anything we can go to if we want to check out more information?
Yes, www.struthersbros.com, and our Facebook page, and it's facebook.com/struthersbros. And like I said, this Saturday we're having a big open house, so everyone is welcome to come out and have some food and check out some specials. We got some music and everything, so it should be a good time.
And easy to find, folks. Take I-80, 2nd Avenue, head north, you pass Smokey D's, same side of the street, Smokey D's.
Easy enough.
Perfect. Wonderful. Good seeing you.
Yeah, you too.
Have
Thanks
fun.
very much.
See you later.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is 7:40.